Good evening, Facebook. I'm Dr. Vishnu. I wanted to reach out to you this evening to share a quick piece of knowledge on business coaching. We have noticed that in the past couple of weeks, the amount of people who are reaching out needing to to elevate their business has really increased a lot. We must thank our existing clients for telling everyone about the fantastic results they've been getting. But one of the big questions we're getting is, is business coaching free? Is it expensive? Do I have to sell my house and my car? Do I have to give up my left kidney? So in order to make sure that people get a lot more clarity about what the investment in business coaching is, I wanted to do this quick video. Now, it's important to remember that a business coach, has three main functions when it comes to working with someone who is looking at growing themselves. It is one to teach that portion, because we're not consultants, so we're not coming to do the work for you. All the knowledge needs to be transferred to the business owner so that they keep getting better and better and better. It's also to encourage, because the scenario that we find ourselves, it can be very negative, right? You can have a lot of negativity around you, and a business coach is one that will look at the environment, encourage you, make sure that you know where to focus your attention. And then most importantly is to provide accountability. Because generally business owners are the ones who make all the decisions. They say exactly what they want, when they want it, and there's hardly anyone who argues with them. There's hardly anyone who says, well, it's not that way. Well, a business coach, is not there to be your friend. The business coach is going to tell you as they see it, because you can't really fire the business coach. The business coach is not your employee, he's not a family member. So it's very easy for a coach to hold you accountable and ask you, why are you doing it this way? Have you thought about doing it in this particular manner? And how did you come to that conclusion? Because a lot of people jump to conclusions when it is probably not the best thing for the business. Now we come to the investment. Is business coaching free? In my opinion, it is, because whatever is invested in business coaching pays for itself multiple times over. For those of you who want to get started, if you are now having an idea, thinking about the business, or maybe just got started and it's just yourself, there are programs from as low as $10,000 per month, where you can start getting the education and a bit of accountability using the software or coaching software that allows you to really map out what's in your head and get a lot of education in the meantime. If you've already gotten started and you have somewhere between 3 to 5 employees, what we would then recommend to you is like a group coaching program. So you get coached in a group of about 2 to 4 business owners once a week for an hour. And that allows you to also get clarity, get to understand what you need to get done. You'll probably be in a group for maybe 2 to 3 months. And then it's time to become a one-on-one client, because as a one-on-one client, a lot of attention can be focused exactly on your business and your business only. When a company starts, if that company has anywhere between 5 to about 15 employees and has been operating for at least a year, we would usually consider a company like that to be a startup level company. Programs for companies like those range in around 160,000, and that includes coaching and also training for the team, because it's very important that the team really levels up, and there are a whole lot of other services that are provided. But the key one, the very important one, is coaching for accountability, so that the owner really does what is needed. And then you have companies that have 16 employees to 50 employees. We consider those more of a step up. So business are already running fairly good, but it now needs to be able to add a lot of structure and get ready for multiple locations. Beyond that, 50 employees and above, 100 employees and above, we have programs for those as well. For portions in those categories, I would recommend contact us, because the steps towards getting started Step number one, please do enough research on us. Action Coach has been around for 27 years. We've now been in Guyana. November 14th, I believe, is going to be 6 years officially in Guyana. And do the research. Check our Facebook page. There are nearly 200 testimonials there. I'm sure you're going to see people who you know, business owners who you know, and ask them, what has your experience been with Action Coach? If you've tested other business support services before, please don't paint us with the same brush. I know there are a lot of people out there who say that they can help businesses. If you've tested them out and you were disappointed, please understand that that doesn't go for everyone. I mean, you may be a carpenter as well. You may be a construction company. And not because another construction company didn't do a job well, it means that no construction company is good. So please don't paint us with the same brush. Experience what we do. Talk to the people who've actually experienced what we do, so that you can really get an understanding of what you're getting yourself into. So do the research. As soon as you feel that, okay, good, I can't wait any longer. I've been putting this off for a year, for 2 years, 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, to me is too long. Because some people think that, I'm going to do this all on my own. I'm going to solve all of this. It's somehow going to work. And then there's nobody to educate them on what to do. There's no one to encourage them to hold to the path. There's no one to hold them accountable, and they very quickly go to their old behavior. Reach out. What we will first do is help. We'll do an analysis, so we'll understand what your business is all about. Our coaches will then study it to see who's the best coach to work with you. That is at no cost. And then we also offer you a complimentary strategy session. It's usually between 60 to 90 minutes. And at that point, we actually work out to see 2 things. Really, we need to achieve 3 things at that meeting, but 2 things are regarding you. Item number 1 is, can your business actually, by doing all this work, generate the level of profit that you're looking for? Right? Always step 1. If the business can't generate the profits, regardless of what we're going to do, then it doesn't make sense. It's a waste of our time, waste of your money. So we have to figure out financially, can this business actually grow to the level that you want it to grow to meet your profit requirements? And then item number 2 is, are you actually coachable? Because you'd be surprised how many people have the I know attitude. So they know everything, but they're still stuck in the business where it is for years. But if you keep knowing everything, then nobody can help you, right? And again, we really want to work with people who want to grow faster, who are open to learning, who understand that they don't know it all. So we're going to test that to see, are you someone who's really prepared and ready to go and really wants to grow fast? Well, good. If you're not, we'll give you a book. We'll see how we can help you, and then we're not going to offer to work with you. But if we do notice that you're the right person, then the only other thing that is left is for you to make a decision. Businesses are very successful when they make better and faster decisions, right? So let me give you again, businesses that are very successful make better and faster decisions. Better because they have gotten enough knowledge to say, okay, good, I've considered everything, and at the moment, this is the best path. Faster is, good, I can't take forever making the decision, because in business, time is money, and the opportunity could also be lost. So what we want to make sure is that you are able to make a decision. So if you say, okay, great, this thing makes a lot of sense, here are the numbers, this is what we're seeing, great. So let us make sure now we get started. We are willing to work with you, and this is the program we're recommending. And all we need you to do is to say yes or no. Either way is fine. No, keep doing it on your own. We're going to give you some knowledge. Give it a shot. Most people still come to us after a couple of months and say, okay, great, I can't hold myself accountable. Or you can say yes and really get the ball rolling. So in my opinion, and if you talk to the many clients that I work with, coaching is free. Maybe the only time you'll have to find some money is in the first month to pay the first month's fee. But after that, it is my responsibility, it's the coach's responsibility to help you map out where you want to go, map out how you're going to get there, and then break it down into the very small bite-sized piece that is going to tell you exactly what you need to be able to do to get that result week after week, right? And it is the toughest thing. Sometimes I think I was making a joke with one of my clients that, we should do coaching every 3 days, because guess how fast you'll grow, right? Instead of meeting you every other week, you'll grow so much because the day before coaching is when a ton of work gets done. And Camille, thank you very much for that kind compliment. We really value our clients. It's more like a family than its clients, because the persons who we have in our circle are really growth oriented. They're there for each other. They support each other. They hold each other accountable as well, other than the coach holding them accountable. And we all celebrate our wins. We really love to celebrate our wins, because if you don't celebrate your wins, guess what your team is thinking? Well, let me go find somewhere where people actually appreciate what I bring to the table. So, and we're human beings. We love having fun. You as a business owner, one of your biggest responsibilities as a business owner is making the workplace, making the environment a fun environment where people want to wake up after the weekend and say, "Oh, I'm so happy it's Monday. I get to go and really express the best I have within me with people that I really enjoy working with." So I wanted to share that with you, because one of the questions we are getting a lot is, what does coaching cost? And I hope that this video helps, and I would ask as well, please share the video if you know someone who has a good business but really wants to scale it up. Share this with them. Generally, struggling businesses, yes, we can help them, but there's a reason why they struggle, right? Struggling businesses struggle for a reason. It's either the owner doesn't have a clue what they're doing, or they think they know it all, or they picked the wrong business. And there are many cases where the owner could have actually picked the wrong business. And I should definitely do a video, because I've come across hundreds now over the past 6 years of people just picking the wrong business without any research. They just did it on a hunch. And I could probably give you some advice on how to avoid that as well. But we want to make sure that we have a country that has businesses that really generate good income, have pay their people well, pay their taxes, develop the country. It has a knock-on effect, and it does start with growth-oriented business owners taking that step, deciding that they want better. So if you know any of them, share this with them. I hope that this helps. And to the business owners out there, this is a little bit of a tip as well. Instead of me and our coaches and our whole team having to answer and tell people how much this cost, this video at the moment is also being recorded on YouTube, and it will make it so easy for us now to just forward that link. So I have been talking to you for 14 minutes, but now my entire team will be able to take the video, and anybody asks a question, just send it to them and they'll have an explanation, a 14-minute explanation from myself. And it saves me a lot of time. And as a business owner, that is what a business coach really allows you to do. Save you a lot of time so that you can really do the things that you enjoy doing. So wanted to share that with you. Thank you for taking some time out this evening. And Camille, again, thank you so much for that very kind compliment. And I'll leave you with a little video that is going to tell you a little bit more about the history of the company and also the coaches that will be working with you. So have a fantastic evening and all the best. Stay safe. We have to learn to live with COVID. And the faster we learn how to do that, the faster we can actually put our attention to growing our lives, growing our businesses. Take care.